Okay, so six types of entities I went through. Sole proprietor is the easiest one to set up. You file your tax return on 1040 Schedule C. Partnerships are, if you have more than one person, you'd operate as a partnership. You'd file Form 1065 for your tax return. Schedule C corporation would file a Form 1120, and S corporation would be an 1120S. The LLC is a little bit different entity. The IRS's default for an LLC that's a single owner is what they call a disregarded entity, and you file as a sole proprietor your 1040 Schedule C. If it's more than one owner, then the default is a partnership, so you'd file the 1065 tax return. You can file with the IRS and ask them to recognize you as a corporation and an S corporation. You'd file the Form 2553, and then if they approve you, which they usually do, it's pretty easy, then you would file Form 1120S. You'd file as a S corporation, even though you're an LLC. And then the nonprofit, it depends on your annual income. For incomes of $50,000 or less, you can file what's called a postcard, 990N postcard filing, which is really just going on the internet and inputting your annual revenue, and that's pretty much it. If your revenues are more than $50,000, less than $200,000, and your assets are less than $500,000, you can file a 990EZ, which is a simpler form, about 7 pages, I think. If your income is over $200,000, then you would file the full-blown 990.